It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it's all up next.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, the timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Right to the air, Burrow. That's going to be caught by all. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for second down. Slot man motioned over. After the sack, another pass on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Play action now, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That's taken at the 15. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And He's caught after a gain of about 2. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar off the play fake. Into the hands of Likely. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Lamar now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Henry on the option. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Sending a receiver left. Play fake, Jackson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Bullock's kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. 1st down, Burrow to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's on the move. He's running for it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. He'll get this to Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He's got it! And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Henry launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Brown on the inside give. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Got his target, it's Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Browning. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Browning. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. No return on that punt, and it'll be Bengals football. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Browning. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, but he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll try it right with Brown. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing is Browning. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Going with Brown on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. First down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. Breaks through, and he might break away. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action now with Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Bateman hauls it in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Lamar back to throw. That's taken in by Henry. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. One of the tight ends motioning right. Lamar throwing again. Taken in by Likely. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blitz coming, Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Ravens looking for a bigger lead before the break. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 7.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10 now from the 30. Tight end going in motion here. Browning. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From the 38. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Browning now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. Steven Sims deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Jackson's gonna throw again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's gonna end up costing them. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. And again, it's Jackson. He's got Andrews.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Jackson yet again. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report.
It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st down, Jackson. Brought in right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it's Jackson to the air. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 7.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Brown on the carry. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
They'll run again with Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Namdi Matabike making that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On third down, here's Burrow. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's an option hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Brown again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, Burrow to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. From the 24. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Burrow. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming here from the 12. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Yards after catch. Oftentimes those hidden yards become oh so critical, Kate. And it's one thing from a receiver, but when you get it from your tight end and he can break a tackle and get you yards after catch, then that's a bonus.
From the 17. Henry on the catch. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Third and 4 coming up now. Jackson's gonna throw again. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're gonna miss. You just gotta shake it off and keep shooting away.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Brown. He's able to drive that pile about a yard, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Burrow setting up the play action. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 39. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Jackson now on 3rd. He'll get this to Henry. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll send him over right. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. That one's complete, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action now, Burrow. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First down, ball at the 36. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll motion a tight end left. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, Jackson. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lamar back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Slot man in motion right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Turning to Henry on third. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll try and run for it with an option left. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, they really made getting the 2 points there look pretty simple. Nice time to call that option.
I love the option play, Kate, in short yardage situations. Get a true 2-on-1 with your quarterback. Make it simple for him. And that time, well, the simplest one was him keeping it and getting those 2 points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This taken from the 12. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got his target. It's Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Burrow to throw. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Burrow from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On target to his man Higgins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 6 coming up here. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And this one does not go far.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a...
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Henry running left. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Running once more with Henry. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the right hash, 55 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First and 10 from the 41. Henry running to the left. By a man, and now he's in the clear. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They'll come up first and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Henry on the counter. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.